Welcome back, guys. In the last lecture we have discussed about the introduction of hooks. Now in this video we are going to implement the first hook, which is called useState. So here I have created a new React project with the name hooks. You can see here there is a special folder which is called as hooks in the React projects. Now we have to navigate into this folder to execute it. So I will write cd hooks. Now we are in the hooks folder. I will execute it using the npm start command. Here you can see the application executed successfully. Now we will open Google Chrome and I will paste the link localhost 3000 in the Chrome URL. I will write localhost 3000. This is the default output for any new React application. I will edit the app.js file. So click on this hooks folder and expand this source folder. And click on this app.js and remove all the default stuff in the app.js file. And we will write one simple h1. I will write the heading as React Hooks. Now we will see the output. Here you can see the default stuff has gone. Now we have only one h1 text in the page with the text React Hooks. Now we are going to implement the first hook, useState. So useState is similar to setState in functional components. Means we can create the variable and we can manipulate the variable using the useState hook. So first I will create a variable with the help of useState. So to create any variable with the help of hooks, we have to use the const keyword. Const followed by the brackets. In these brackets only you have to create the variable and the set function. So I will show you how to create a variable. Here I will write the variable name as player and I will write the set function. I will explain afterwards what is this set function. Here the set function is set player and we have to initialize these using the useState hook. So I will show you how to use it. Use state. Here S is capital. In the brackets you have to initialize this value, player value. Here the player is a string. I want to initialize this player with any name. So I will write the value as Sachin. This is the default value for player. Now I want to use this player variable in the HTML content. So it is similar to class components. We have to use that in curly braces. I will write h1 text. I will name this as the declared player is in the curly braces we have to write the value. We just have to write the simple player. That's it. Now we will see the output. The expected output must be the declared player is Sachin because we have used the hook variable, means useState variable in the HTML content. Now let's see the output in the Google Chrome. Here you can see we got the output. The declared player is Sachin. So it is very simple to declare any external variable in the functional components compared to class component. When it comes to class component, we have to declare the constructor, we have to declare the this.state object, and we have to use that using the curly braces with the help of this.state.variable name. But when it comes to functional components, with the help of hooks, we can easily implement any external variable. Now I will create a button. So here the button name is change player. Now let's see the output. Here we have a button. Now I want to change this player name to some other player after clicking this button. So we have seen this procedure in the class components using the setState method. Now I want to implement that same procedure in functional components with the help of hooks. So whenever I click this button, these Sachin should change to Dhoni. So these Sachin and Dhoni are the cricket players. Now we will implement those things in functional components. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. Now I will write onClick function for this button. OnClick equal to, I have to write a function. So I will write the function as change player. So above the return statement, I will write the function definition. Function change player. In this I will write the definition. In class components, we cannot write the traditional JavaScript function, but when it comes to the functional components, we can write the function. In class components, we can write only arrow functions. So keep it in mind while working with class components. Now we are in functional components. In the further videos also, we are going to write all programs in functional components only. Now we have to change this player value to some other. So initially the player value is Sachin. So whatever the value you write in this useState parenthesis, that value will be assigned to player. Now I want to change this player value. So to change this player value, you have to use this method what you have written after the player. So here I have written the method as setPlayer. So this is the method which is used to change the value of player. Now I will use the method setPlayer. Here this is a method, that's why we need to use the parenthesis. In the parenthesis you have to write the new value. Here the initialized value is Sachin. Now I want to change the value from Sachin to some other value. So I will change it to Dhoni. That's it. Our program is completed. Now let's see the output. So after clicking this button, this text should change. The declared player is Sachin to the declared player is Dhoni. Now I will click this button. Here you can see the text is changed from Sachin to Dhoni. So this is very simple in functional components compared to class components. Once again, I will explain the syntax of useState hook. So before initializing any useState hook, we have to write the const keyword followed by the brackets. In that brackets, you have to write two things. First thing is variable name and the second thing is function name, which is used to change that variable value. Here the variable name is player and this setPlayer is the function which is used to change the player value. So to declare any variable, we have to initialize with the help of useState hook. In the useState hook, we have to write the normal value. If it is string, you have to write it in single colons. If it is array, you have to write in brackets. So whatever it may be, in the next video, we are going to see how to initialize array using the hooks. So in this video, we are only initialized only strings. In the HTML content, we have created one h1 text with the value the declared player is player. Here the player is from the React hooks. So with the help of React hooks, we have created a variable with the name player. We are using that player value in the HTML content. Afterwards, we have created a button. So after clicking the button, we have to change that player value from Sachin to Dhoni using the useState hook. Here the setPlayer method is used to change the value of player. Now I will show you how to declare an array using hooks and how to manipulate it. So I will remove these things and I will instead of removing, I will create a new hook. So I will write const. I will name the array as numbers. Numbers. And the function which is used to manipulate the numbers is setNumbers. And I will initialize the array with some values. useState. In the useState, you have to use the array. So this brackets indicates the array. So I will initialize the values with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Here the all values are odd numbers. After clicking the button, we have to change the array values to even numbers. First we will display this array in h1 text. So I will create one h1 text. h1. The declared numbers are, in these curly braces I have to write the array name numbers. That's it. I will press Ctrl S. Now let's go back to Google Chrome. Here you can see we got the output. The declared numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Here these are all the odd numbers. After clicking the button, we have to change the numbers from odd numbers to even numbers. So I will write the setNumbers method in the function. So in this function only I will write the set numbers. In the setNumbers, I want to change the array to some other elements. I will write all the even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Initially, the array contains the all odd numbers. After clicking the button, we have to change that numbers to even numbers. Now we will see the output. Here you can see initially the player name is Sachin and the numbers are odd numbers. After clicking the button, the player should change to Dhoni and the values, the number should change to even numbers. So I will click the button. Here you can see the Sachin is changed to Dhoni and the values are changed from odd numbers to even numbers. Like this way we can create the variables in functional components using the hooks, and we can manipulate using the set method. So not only set method, we can use any method. So for our convenience, the set keyword is used for manipulating the variable. Thank you.